that with Lisa, right? That how the officer wasn't even going to respond. So I think that people should know that there are people that are dealing with it, and they are responding to the people involved, and let them handle it.
Oh, somebody asked. Yeah, me and her sister, we talk to Faith every day. I keep tabs on Faith. Believe that.
I believe that. I believe that. I do believe that that you have different intentions as far as the best for them. I really do. I think that she uses them as a means to advance herself on a social media platform. Sorry. So because she wants to be there, y'all. And I really don't like to I will talk about her parenting, right? But I really prefer to leave the kid topic out of here. If you are following her Reddit, Lori's I'm referring to, there's some information on there about stuff. I agree, Susan, and but there's nothing that anybody could do about it. Nothing. They are. They are, y'all. It is the situation is being monitored by the Reddit page is called Lori Jones Snark. They do their best to keep it credible and whatnot. It is, Wendy, and ultimately I really don't want to have their business reposted, right? I'm not. It's like it leaves a bad taste in my mouth, if you will. She thinks she does, but she doesn't. She doesn't. And that's the only thing that I could really say. I know that um, the the motives are different between what Lori uses them for and what Andy does with them. That is the only thing that I could 1000% without a doubt confirm.
I'm doing good, Rachel. Thanks.
You got booted from where? Oh, Nicole, we were just talking with Andy because Lori came up. We did a little bit about Gabby and the Drama Twins, Victoria and her terrible attempt at lip syncing. A Hood is still a woman beater. And Itty has court on November 20th, not the 13th. It's labeled as sentencing, which I don't know why it would be labeled as sentencing, but you know. I agree. I think that Andy does have good intentions with with the kids. Court she stole money from her mother with dementia. I agree, Chrissy. I think that moving in silence in this case is the best, but I also understand how it is to try to put a topic down and the people come in the chat to pick it back up, right? And I would imagine that his lives are very similar. Victoria is live right now. Yeah,
Well, I do
from
get mad, but what am I going to do?
what?
Somebody asked me, I got to get mad. Yeah, I get mad. I get
Oh,
real
I'm sure
freaking
you do
mad.
get mad. I'm sure you
You
do get
know?
mad. I think that that's a normal reaction when somebody is trying to discredit you being a parent to children that are not even your own because you are a better parent than she is, right? I think that she's trying to discredit the fact that you come on this app and address her fuckery, right? And she doesn't want people to believe it. And it is way too late for that, babe.
Like I said, should have never got me involved in this. I didn't want no part of this. You dragged me in. Now look at it.
Yeah, I agree. I agree, Rose. I agree. I think that it's really, I think that I did say that in the live earlier, that she made it seem like they were in an abusive situation, and he would get mad at the girls for eating and all this crazy stuff, right? So the reason why he's here is much different than the reason why she's here. Right, I agree. I agree. I agree. Any other questions? Isn't it Victoria's husband's birthday? Why has she been live for 4 hours today? Mama, kinda. It's a situation I'm monitoring because I don't think that, he's served. My email, queen of being banned 2.0 @gmail.com. My email is in the About Me section of my YouTube channel.
I'm in Peru. Sorry, villain. All right, but I'm going to get out of here. I'm going to
Go.
start
I
dinner.
hope you have a good night.
You guys too. Thanks for having me.
No problem. Always.
Right.
So I do want to just real quick to be clear about the defamation of character question. As far as defamation of character, if you try to sue somebody for defamation of character, number one, expect to come out of pocket between 20 and 30 grand. That's first, okay? Secondly, if that person doesn't have anything, no, I got it. If that person doesn't necessarily have anything to cut a check for, what are you suing them for? A judgment? And you have to have a good reputation to defame, correct? And so I've said this before, but I'll just say it again. A big thing about that, right? I'll use Victoria, for instance. With Victoria, she talks about defamation. Big Blue. You'd be surprised how many times I've done that, right? First of all, in order to prove defamation, there has to be, about Itty?
Why did you message me and tell me that I made you cry? Like, I read that message to y'all, like, immediately.
Ooh. I love it when things take a turn. Okay. I might already have them, but okay.
I was alive when I received that message.
How's the weather? It's cold here. I know. Isn't it his birthday?
Chrissy bitch going around saying she didn't say Riri. Yeah, you did. That's what your nickname for LR was.
Victoria, how many times have you used the R word? You cannot be calling people out for saying the R word when you've used the R word, babe. What in the fuck? I'm never gonna accept her. Oh, you're good. I know.
And we still gotta go by Target and look, baby.
Prove it if I've ever said it.
We got a bunch of these.
Gotcha.
The other day, right?
Hold, please.
Down in them.
Hold, please.
I'm gonna put like red rocks.
I gotta remember, y'all, yesterday when I ended my live. Hold on.
Maybe something different. I don't know. We'll see what I can find. And put it to about like right there.
Yesterday when I ended my live, right, we were talking about
And like possibly their birthday.
we were talking about grilled cheese and tomato soup, right? And I was like, I want grilled cheese and tomato soup, right? But I'm not going to make it. I'm going to call the diner. Oh, you don't want to be familiar with Victoria. So somehow that worked in its way. I just seen him come in. Some way that worked into I want a BLT with Swiss, right?
Anyway,
I called the diner. This is one of the things that I fucking hate about this place. I called the diner, right? Diner closes at 7:30 here. Guess what? I called the diner, and they're like, we closed early.
if I had the 3 grandbabies, there's 10, but they won't fit up there. 10 won't fit up there. 7 will barely fit up there.
I don't know what I labeled it as. Hold on, I'm gonna check. I was so mad, Victoria. I mean, I was so mad. I was so mad. I'm looking for her.
Hey, Villain. Hey, Villain.
Hi.
What's up, love?
What's going on?
So, I'm gonna address what she just said once again
Okay.
because I've addressed it 4 times already.
Okay.
She doesn't know me at all. First of all, I've already apologized for what I said months ago. Okay? And for her to continue to bring up something that really she had no proof of. The only people who had it was actually in my live and somebody that was window licking named Christy. And she recorded it and put my name out there for no reason. She had no reason to even bring my name up. Yes, I have apologized for it repeatedly. Never did I ever call someone who has special needs. I would never do that.
You're breaking up.
Yes, I apologize for saying the word. Oh, I'm driving, that's why. Can you hear me now?
Now I can hear you.
Villain,
Yes.
I've apologized repeatedly over and over and over and over and over. I don't know how much more apology I can give someone, to give anyone. I should never have to keep apologizing so much for this word.
Don't fucking give a shit at this point. Like, it's retarded.
Oh, there you go. Look at there. Look at there. That right there. That right there. But everybody wants to crucify me and me only. Why is everyone out to get me? Y'all want my little bitty group that I have that has 8 people in it because we care so
That's
much about each
Victoria.
other in my group? Well, I'm gonna say something. I'm gonna keep it to myself. Because if I say what I want to say, she might take that as a threat.
I'm looking, Riley. I know I have them, but I can't find what they're labeled as.
Like, I don't know. Don't fucking give a shit at this point. Like, it's retarded.
Little girl, it's time for you to grow up and take some accountability.
Locate them in Dropbox.
Little girl, it is time for you to take accountability for your actions as a woman. I've taken accountability for my actions. And if you can't take accountability for your actions, then you're no better than the next person. You want to act like a mean girl right now? I'm 43 years old. I really don't think you want that cup of tea. My children are smarter than you. And they're young. Way younger than you are. So if you want to keep coming, oh, you good? You good, because now I'm going to say some stuff that's going to hurt some feelings.
Wait, what?
Get off. Can you hear me?
Now I can hear you. I just don't know.
I'm sorry, I'm driving. Hold on, I think I'm pull over now.
I just feel like if it's something that you've done, then you shouldn't be the one to call people out for it.
Correct. Grow up, get you some balls, and own it.
Right. I don't.
I said it. Oh shit! I hit the
I
curb.
don't understand how that goes. I really don't. But
I don't
here we
either,
are.
and I'm really tired of people saying my name repeatedly for the same thing that I apologized for and took accountability for. I'm really tired of it. At this point, it's bullying, and nobody showed proof. Where's the proof? Everybody keeps saying they have proof. Show me the proof. No one can.
I don't.
At all.
I haven't been keeping up with it, so I don't. I don't. I've been.
I've asked for it repeatedly.
Right.
Repeatedly, I've asked for it, and I have yet to get it.
Oh,
You shouldn't
that's-
even have said it. First of all, you should have never have said it without showing proof, because you heard from someone else named Christy about this that was said months ago. Grow up and grow some balls.
I'm looking.
Please don't
for.
repeat. Please don't repeat what. I'm
It's
sorry.
too much for me to find, but just know I have at least 3 of Victoria dropping the R word recently. One was October 8th. One was just a couple of weeks ago. So I just feel like if it's something you've done, you are not the one to be talking about it, ma'am. Talk about yourself, you.
On a kitty cat account.
Yeah, I've asked for the proof. Christy put it out there for what? I don't know why. What was her alternative motive to putting it even out there?
I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah, I understand.
I-
It's got nothing to do with you. I swear it's got nothing to do with you.
I will prefer if we don't do like another community awareness live.
I
Yesterday
said we
was
just
rough,
heard you, and
okay?
that was it.
It was
Yeah,
rough.
Stuff I didn't know about.
yeah.
But you know, like,
It was rough.
believe
Okay, well, I'm just gonna take. Oh, one more thing. If anybody wants to check my tick leap, since I'm making clout for it, you're more than welcome to do so. I made
Oh, yeah.
$8.91 this week.
Oh.
I'm gonna retire on that. Y'all know that, right? I'm literally going to retire on that with 3 teenage girls.
Yes. So no. It's not the girl that went to Victoria. I don't know if y'all remember a few months back. I went into a live while I was live because Victoria was in the box victimizing herself, and I went over there and tried to talk to them. That's
Y'all want to go in?
yes.
Pick somebody out of my purse and go in.
And she did
Yeah, I
reach
don't want
out to
anything.
me a little bit
Y'all can go.
ago.
No, I'm saying, are you
To
done with
apologize for it.
Yes,
So
okay.
it's no longer an issue. As far as the other stuff, I don't know. She did ask me to give her number to somebody else. I did that. That's the extent of my involvement.
Take $100.
That's it. But Victoria is not the one to be.
But the thing is, the only reason why I even gave her a space to talk was because of Christy. Had I not listened to her, I'm sorry. Mute Zeus. Why you gotta mute me? Because I'm telling the truth?
No, Victoria
I'm sorry.
needs drama, pineapples. Without drama, Victoria has no content, y'all.
Break it.
Mute me? I'm sorry. I mean, you
No, I
can't
think it was
accept
the
it.
background noise. I don't, Kimberlyn.
If you can't accept the fact that I'm telling the truth, oh, I'm sorry.
No,
You just
I
can't
think
accept
that,
it.
I think that they're
Mute
talking
me.
about your background noise.
Oh, I'm in the car because I'm taking my kids to Baskin Robbins to get them ice cream.
Right. So
I'm just gonna
I
go in.
don't
I
know
just wanted to. Oh shit.
any of that. The only thing that I am stating is Victoria, who also uses said slurs, should not be talking about it. That's it.
Right. I'm gonna jump off here, Dylan.
You're good.
My kids want ice cream,
No problem.
and it's raining.
Oop, I dropped her. That is the only thing that I'm saying. I think that it's weird that people that do these things also try to call somebody else out for it. That's weird to me. Hi, Janelle. If you have not taken accountability for a goddamn thing that you've done in the 4 years that you've been on this step, you have absolutely no business talking about anybody else until you look at the things that you did wrong.
like the information that's around.
I know, Lanaka. I know. Hi, green-eyed girl.
1, 2, 3.
Wait, what? Did you just say you've never had ice cream?
People that are all saying the same thing happened and it never happened. It's crazy how that telephone game works, huh?
I know. I have a whole pint of the mint chocolate fudge gelato.
Or talking about something doesn't make it true. Especially multiple people that are friends.
How come you've never had? Is there a reason? Like, are you? There's got to be a reason. She hasn't. Allie, I don't know. I know, same. It is. It is. That makes sense. But you know, you could get that without lactose. I'll show you the one that I'm obsessed with. I love that. I should eat dinner, and apparently I have to make sure that I called. So I see it, Janelle, but I am not a caramel fan. There is the vanilla fudge one also banging, but it's legitimately $9 a pint. Did you know that? And I don't know if y'all know this, but like my coffee habit is legitimately gonna force me to get a second job. So I gotta be easy with the ice cream. I'm surprised she's not talking about that server. How she went in there to try to defend herself, and they are just fucking abusing her in there. Not abusing her, but telling her the truths that she's not ready to hear. Oh, you're good. What was I just gonna do? Charlie, what are you doing, homie? The Lisa server, Victoria thought it was a good idea to go in there and attempt to defend herself, and they are giving it to her.
I was on somebody's live that follows me, and I actually followed them back. And
In the Lisa server, in the Victoria channel.
and then all of a sudden, it says account not found. And I'm like,
Charlie is tap dancing. I'm telling you, I got the screenshots. They are legitimately ripping her apart in there. Thank you.
I don't think it's banned or whatever. It's discontinued. It says discontinued.
But isn't it her husband's birthday?
Oh, and
Are you guys in there? Do I need to read you the screen? If I read these screenshots, I'm getting banned. That's a fact. Oh, okay. Is that a yes, you're in there, or a yes, you need me to read it? Read it.
if I need to leave, I will. 2 people.
Lolo.
You're good.
Sorry, y'all. Do you know who that is? What's the point? No, I was talking to Papa barking at you. Oh.
Why the fuck do you follow me on all my accounts if you don't want me in your damn thing?
No, Discord.
Look out, bitch. Like,
This is not a good
I
angle.
don't want you to ever come and judge my leg.
Yeah, that's not a good angle.
And that Chrissy bitch can kiss my ass too. All the way. Stop. Moving.
Stop poking me in the fucking lip with your scissors.
I don't have scissors. I don't know what you're talking about.
She got to, but ugh.
Are you going to sit over the...
I don't know what she's talking about, y'all. What's all the way? What do you mean? I will read you the screenshots. Y'all are gonna have to use your thinking caps for some of it, because. All right, you ready? So Victoria went in there yesterday to try to I guess defend herself in the channel of her server. It's weird. So somebody says, it's Victoria, look at the profile. Somebody else says, yes, yes, absolutely. I can't tolerate her for more than a few minutes. Somebody else goes, why is she in here trying to defend herself? She really does too much. She goes, nope, been here. Somebody else goes, that sucks. Somebody chimes in, go away. She goes, Victoria says, why? Surely you don't care if I read what y'all have to say, right? Then somebody tells her, I think it's nuts. You're in here trying to defend yourself. How are you not embarrassed? Somebody else chimes in and says, so you don't care that you, ABU, your children, that's fucked. The fact that she tried to use a child's death for sympathy shows what kind of lowlife she truly is. Victoria, just so you know, I do have a copy of that Friends Only video. I haven't gotten a chance to thoroughly, watch it yet, but from what I saw, not a good look. Imagine tormenting your 7 children with your pug addiction, lack of hygiene, forced poverty, and abuse. Then imagine physically assaulting your child while they're holding your grandchild. Then imagine your kids are taken by the state and you decide to try to convince one of them to accuse their sibling of SA. Then imagine that 3 years have gone by, your kids are still in custody, and you're still on TikTok every fucking day.
Getting shit on.
I wouldn't be able to show my face in my city, let alone on the internet. I hope those kids, these are not my words, I'm just reading the screenshots, okay? I hope those kids continue to be protected from you and you are able to heal able to heal from the grievous trauma you've inflicted. No matter how much you try to deflect, no matter how much you deflect, a child abuser will always be worse than a co-party, you malignant cunt.
Like I knew that was put out there beforehand. So I don't know.
That would be a mic drop, okay?
I don't know what you said, baby. I would
In case nobody told you today, you're a worthless excuse for a mom.
put it down or leave it. Put this part back up.
Yes, it's Kim's server. It's the Lisa server.
Should I do?
Somebody else comes in and says, no shit, Victoria's in here? She knows she's a waste of human skin. Cries all the time about people say this is so adequate. Like, this is the most accurate statement. And this is the only thing that I can, this is the way I feel as well. So kudos to the person that typed this comment. Cries all the time about people saying things about her, but yet she comes to a Discord page to watch people talk shit about her. Make that make sense. Accuracy. The accuracy.
Let me see what Stewie said.
Then, hold on.
Thank you. Hey, Naughty. I know you've never done that, babe. I know you've never done that. I wasn't talking about you.
That sucks. I'm still not going to go down.
Most people.
What does she have to, what else does she have to do other than clean that disgusting hoard she calls a home? Also, there is no way that home passed the home inspection. Okay?
Did I tell y'all this story?
And I'll leave it
about
at that.
taking
Somebody said, I don't give a shit what you do, to be honest. You're a waste of space and oxygen.
Oh, I was like, who are you? But
Somebody else said she really thinks she's important. Somebody else comes in and says, I can't wait until she's rotting in prison. It'll be lovely to see the universe return everything she's done ×3, and I agree. I'm reading comments as they come, right? I'm so thankful I don't live near this scumbag. I'd dirty my record just to knock the rest of her teeth out.
and she says
Somebody tags her and says, are you ready to admit that you're a child ABU? Or does someone need to post the video of you while holding a baby? Victoria says, I'm show who really said it on my page since I came post screenshot here.
I've had 4 removed at one time.
TikTok sells dictionaries, babe.
I was asleep for it. Now the healing.
Somebody
shit, I got
tags her
flashbacks
and says,
because
why has it been 3 years and you still don't have your kids?
like, everything.
Why is it that you don't prove how much you've done to your house to get it ready? Maybe because it's not. You don't really want your kids or you'd have them. You're sickening poop emoji. Victoria says, I can't talk about my kids. I can't wait till I can. Somebody else says, pretty sure that there are people who spoke to your kids and they say very different.
What was I saying?
Right? Somebody else comes in and says she don't deserve those kids, period. Another person, where is this video? I need to see that. Somebody else, you ready for this, Riley? It's definitely on Reddit, and I think I saw it on Wendy's World YouTube. Spoiler alert. The useless sack of shit she groomed, then procreated with, is there the whole time and does nothing to help that poor baby. In fact, he refuses to hold him. Disgusting all around. Somebody drops links to videos, right?
Oh, Sissy, get her.
Then they tag her and say, let's hear your justification for this public display of child abuse and neglect after the state took custody of your children.
Thank you. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
not really.
right. Somebody else comes in and says, holy shit, I have no words. What the disgusting C word.
Why I want to look a little bit more.
I know we hate to say the C word, but that's what she is. I had to say it. Thank you. Somebody else said that's not even the worst of it. Just what I could find quickly. She was driving with those kids in the car on live more than once. Then there's the physical violence against children that she was arrested for.
This funniest story, and it's still an inside joke for mine.
Somebody else said, hasn't she hit her kids? Too. Can I find all that on the Reddit? I'm heading over there now. It's all on the Reddit. Good luck and Godspeed. Thank you for showing me that video. I'm disgusted. How is she not still in jail? Somebody else says, our justice system is almost as bad as CPS. I agree. I keep faith in the universe returning every awful thing she's done ×3. Thank you. Those babies are far, far away from this disgusting troll. She even looks like a troll. How fitting. Karma is doing its job. Somebody else comes in, tags her, or responds to her and says, how do you show your face after doing what you've done? Aren't you embarrassed? I'd die if my dirty crap was online, but you have no shame. It's so gross. They ain't wrong. Somebody said, fuck shame. Where's the remorse for the lifetime of suffering she inflicted on her 7 children? She has none. She probably enjoyed it like most abusers.
Somebody brought her up, and now I just can't fucking quit.
I can't wait till Villain drops everything she has on her. I hate this scum more than Lisa. Amen. Somebody else says, I couldn't show my face. Somebody drops the screenshot of her with the box braids. Girl, you look so ridiculous. And then the picture with the belly shirt. Might want to get some bigger clothes. The can of biscuits isn't doing it. Whatever you were trying to do with the hair didn't work. Somebody says, why do they always think they look so much better than they do? No. I'm gonna say it because it's written, okay? Looking like Macho Man Randy Savage with a bad perm. Somebody said, wash your filthy nubs. Oh, for fuck's sake, what am I looking at? Somebody else says, top button screaming. Who is this? Y'all are gonna get me in trouble.
Thank you.
Somebody else says, top button screaming, Icky, I don't fit you.
She said gifts, like
all that ugliness on the inside is bursting out all over at once. Big yikes. Somebody, that person then says, how much you want to bet she'll be crying about body shaming again? Anything to deflect. Who is this? Because you are so right. Anything to deflect and Uno reverse herself into victimhood. Couldn't have said it better myself. Then this person says, of course she will, but fuck her. I don't give a fuck what she cries about. She can fuck all the way off and cry victim as much as she wants. Maybe if she would lay off... Maybe if she would lay off the Chick-fil-A and fruit roll-ups and pay back all the people she owes money to, she wouldn't be...
She, like, sent gifts, she did all these kind of things, right?
She wouldn't be a...
I talked to her on a daily basis. Well, she allegedly, she had a child that passed away. And then, and I'm telling y'all, I talked on the phone to her and her children.
I'm gonna use the adjective out and just put the word, okay? A pig. Oh, that's right. She has soft brain, cognitive issues, and can't remember who she owes upwards of 10 to 15K to.
But some things started going on.
She, like, so what are you doing in there? Hi, Chen. You're just in there for what? So that you could go live and cry about it? Dude, sometimes they're relentless, they're ruthless in there. I cannot imagine going into a place where I know that people are just shit talking me. And I'm not even a quarter of as bad as Victoria is. People have their opinions about me, right? But I don't do what she does. Why would I go in there into my thread and defend myself?
Twins, they passed away.
She ain't talking about Lori.
One day I was on live and somebody messages me.
That's exactly it, Lolo. You're right. You're right.
Did you hear? And I'm like, did I hear what? Well, that had already happened once too, because she was sick and in the hospital with the twins. She went from, I just found out I was pregnant to...
Oh, Allie Lynn, people say bad things about me all the time. Chuck, but I'm not out here trying to change their minds. I don't give a damn. Exactly, Lisa.
Longer, she didn't know for like 3 or 4 weeks, you know? Like, I don't know, I just can't even begin to
I don't
explain
know.
all of the craziness.
I
But,
think Lori.
I
How you doing, Jen?
I was just
I
kinda
love
iffy
Chuck.
about things. I said something a couple of times.
Her word salad is like that grimy lettuce that would probably be found in her refrigerator.
She always had an excuse for everything, right? One day this lady comes to me, I'm in a live, right? So I'm just over here kicking.
Slimy, like,
She comes to me and she said, "Did you hear?" And I'm like, "Did I hear what?"
I don't know about
She was
Itty.
like, I don't want to tell you I'm live.
Oh,
Can
good.
you get
I'm
off
glad.
and like message me. I get off. No, I didn't get off. No, I'm sorry. I didn't get off.
Listen,
I think I'm best. I mean, I'm just saying. If you have such an issue with me, you can't have a like normal conversation. And like when I asked if I was an issue, I would leave, and I got told no multiple times. But you quite literally follow all of my accounts. I didn't even follow you back except for on this one. Why are you following me? Let me guess, you're gonna unblock me when you get off your live? Like, what? Okay. I mean, I'm just saying.
I tried to go fuck shopping, but there's no fucks left to buy. I'm not dry. I tried to go fuck shopping. I'm mentally unstable, unable to get a grip. That my guardian angel probably thinks I'm a piece of shit. Got a mountain of problems and I've been standing on a cliff. Thinking maybe I should jump and tell everybody I trip. Can't admit it, but I'm sick. The prescription pills that I get getting harder to swallow when I don't feel like I'm fixed. I'm slipping further and further into the grip of a pit. I've been digging since I was nothing, a little 6-year-old kid. Now I'm grown and I'm seeing ghosts of the man I used to be before I fell into this hole. I'm mentally unstable, unable to get a grip. That my guardian angel probably thinks I'm a piece of shit. Got a mountain of problems and I've been standing on a cliff. Thinking maybe I should jump and tell everybody I trip. Can't admit it, but I'm sick. The prescription pills that I get getting harder. So she ran off, so it was just crazy.
no one goes.
17 kids and her grandbaby now.
Oh, is she talking? Is that who she's talking about?
But the most fucked up part about all of this, because yes, it ended up to be a fucking lie, okay?
DM me if it's. I get them confused.
Kids.
I get them confused. I know that's why you capitalized it, but I just.
Her kids
You bet there's spit on her mirror. I bet there's mold. Okay, I got you. I bet there's mold on her mirror.
messaging me all hours of the night and day, like, I really miss Mom.
Right, so the one.
Do you think I'll Yeah,
Chuck.
put lashes on. I
Um,
just started doing lashes.
definitely not too thick.
Just like a bunch of,
Y'all are bad.
Converted an old school into, thanks for the gift, baby. An old school into a house. Like the kids skateboarded up and down the hallway. Like some of it had to have been true. But like, oh,
I love it when she throws out these things and she doesn't realize that some of it has to be
Tell
true.
Chrissy and her little posse to get the fuck away. Like, come the fuck on, dude. Anyway.
Was that you, Chuck? Was that you?
And, like, again, some of it had to have been. You're good.
But
baby.
why wouldn't she Google
Whatever
the
you said, I was
lyrics
like, huh?
before making that video? No, not you. Chuck.
Yeah,
Chuck
that's
said
exactly
Sir
what I was
Lion.
thinking.
I
Like,
knew what
they
he
didn't-
meant.
She didn't wear makeup. I know her.
Wait, what is
full
going on in the chat?
name. I do, like, well,
Flavor
it's
Flav.
what was attached to her PayPal.
I do believe so. So I don't think that she
I spoke to her on the phone. I spoke to these kids on the phone.
on her
Gone.
local Facebook group, right? There were people that got DoorDash deliveries from her,
Anyway,
that said that it was
all this crap was
she
happening,
was using Nathan.
and
Correct.
what was it
So I do believe that that would have resulted in a ban from being able to.
Sorry.
You follow me?
First
I'm not really listening,
She
y'all.
said it out loud like a couple of times. Y'all.
Right? That's what I thought it was.
Y'all. She was trying to
If she had a confirmed mental illness, yes. You want to know why? Do you want me to tell you why? That's not a pass in my book.
Random people were just dropping their babies off on her front porch. Y'all. There's 2 newborn babies on my
I could have sworn that in the Facebook group they talked about it being reported. That I thought that was you that she was bitching about.
People started questioning things. Lo and behold, she passed away.
But like, you know what blows my mind? This is what really blows my mind. Have you guys ever heard clean up your side of the street before you worry about somebody else's? This girl's backyard is legitimately a landfill, okay? Legitimately a landfill. With like, that's where she should put that energy. Shh, it's not Victoria.
Okay?
And I don't mean in a literal way, because we all know that her, have a good night, we all know that her yard is also a landfill, right? But,
If that's what it was.
but, I mean,
Her husband
literally, not figuratively.
on that
Or
neighborhood
figuratively,
website
not literally.
and said,
She doesn't want to talk about neighbors, does she? Victoria, you don't want to talk about somebody's neighbors, do you?
a picture of the same woman that I knew and said, how about you ladies uplift her?
Victoria, do you remember coming to TikTok and defaming your neighbors so much so that they had to come to the internet to straighten out the lies that you told the internet? Did you have an answer for that? Did you pay your trash bill yet? Because they're not going to pick up your trash until you do. And rumor has it, it stinks.
Like I didn't know what to say.
Y'all, I would not be able to show my face on the fucking internet until I was right.
I was so blown off. I was hurt most off.
You know what I mean? Absolutely not, Ozzy's mom.
She lied to me.
Not a single good bone in her body. She is
Yeah, no. I just,
one of the worst that I've seen. I do think that Lori is comparable, but Lori at least still has custody of her
shit
kids.
happened right after I called her out.
Right, I would never be able, and like, remember, one of those people, so I do have receipts for a lot of people giving her a lot of money, right? I would not show my fucking face on this here internet until every single dollar, or at least an attempt, was made to pay that back.
Just randomly drop their children.
And she just thinks that, like, people give a shit about what she says. Nobody cares. Nobody listens to her. Nobody finds her fucking credible. Every time she opens her mouth, she winds up making herself look way worse. But she just continues.
Yeah, I don't know. Cause, yeah.
I would be mortified.
And
Like embarrassment is not even a strong enough word to define how I would feel if I was in her shoes.
but yeah, focus on me.
Hi, common sense ain't so common anymore.
Well, there. That's what drives me so insane. Whatever. I understand why people
Why is she live for 4 hours and not with her husband on his birthday?
on me, right? Like I got that. I understand. But I'm sitting here,
76,
I'm
but I
not
bet there's
doing
only 2 chatting.
Oh my god, I forgot all about that cloud. Yes. Yo, again, I was like, I know there's
I'll be honest, I feel like, listen, that kind of relationship,
husband messaged me.
I feel sorry for in foster care.
For her, or for him and the kids.
Victoria,
He mailed me ashes.
please stop telling people that your home passed the home inspection, okay? Because you and I both know that it did not.
Yes, for me to add into different things for different kids.
there was a specific set of things that needed to be corrected in this home before that would happen. Those things haven't been corrected. I know that's right. It is a fire hazard. So that when
Because when they were like, "Hold on, wait, they just posted," and I was like,
no,
"What?
no,
What the fuck did you do?
I would be
This?
too.
Did you
I would be
this?
too. I would never show my face again. Ever. Victoria, also, just so you know, even if you delete that Discord account, I have every comment that you've made.
There was just so much weird
Because
shit.
I'm smart. And I get what I need before I publicize it. Because by the time you go and delete it, I'll already have it. Sorry.
Ashes. I've never seen ashes before, but I sure as hell did.
It's crazy. No, Victoria's house is filthy. Filthy. Okay.
I didn't post it, obviously.
When the original reason for removal was the physical abuse, obviously, which, just so we're clear, 3 years at the end of this month. Okay. She already had an open.
Look up the rules and laws on that and shit. Yeah.
Oh, don't worry about it right now. She already had an open case because she was driving around,
That's my name.
right? Right? When that happened, once the physical assault happened, that was a wrap. The concerns were also environmental, right? Because her house was filthy. None of those things have been corrected. Therefore, until those things are corrected, it won't even be a thought that they'll be in that home. Victoria. Hi, JP.
Yeah, hey there. Hope everybody's doing great.
Oh, I can't hear because... Go ahead. Sorry.
I said, hey there. Hope everybody's doing great. And Lily Grace, sometimes I have to do stuff to pay for that apartment that gives me a happy hour. So today was a more work infested day with meetings and stuff like that instead of working from home.
Great question, Ozzy. Because I happen to know that with CPS, generally the problem parent can be removed from the equation, right? And the other parent can pick up and assume custody, right? He made a choice. That's why. JP, I don't know that he's missing the tea, but it's been a busy day. I know it's true. He made a choice, and it's unfortunate that he made the choice that he made, right? I don't know that there's much to catch him up on. Shelly, 7 of them. First of all, I have 2 adult children, and I would absolutely set myself on fire before having another one. Supervised. 4-star. Yes. See, this is what I hate about this sweater, y'all. Now I'm back to sweating. Yeah, 7. When she met her current husband, she had 4. I agree, Elizabeth. Sure, Valpel. It's hot though. It's hot.
Does the current husband know that he can leave?
Current husband was offered pretty much everything in order to keep the kids and made a choice. It's cold out today though, Chrissy. It's cold out.
I would be taking those babies and running away from her ass. Changing my name.
Right?
Change my number.
But I think that just the groomer thing, like I think that has a lot to do with it, right? He does. Mm-hmm. Yeah, he has common sense.
Y'all are grouping me with fucking people like Lori and Lisa still. Both of
She
no,
just
don't
said,
get me started on Lori because I don't know. I don't watch her enough to know. I don't want to watch her enough to know. But
y'all are grouping me in with
I
people like Lori and Lisa.
absolutely have watched Lisa and Kim, and I don't believe either one of them are sober. But I could show you a drug test every week that prove that I am. And that shit's sent off to the fucking lab.
If you're sober and you're still a piece of shit, that's a fucking problem.
But, oh my goodness, who's my sugar mother? Oh, sorry.
That's a problem.
My,
If you're sober, no, that's what I was looking for. I didn't find them all. You didn't request
is so
one.
cool that I can't even use my
I stopped looking for him, Riley, because I only
Villain,
pulled up the
villain,
one I
villain.
liked.
Wait a
Could've shown
minute.
what I
This
was
is
looking
bad.
for.
I just told him I needed that for you in before the end of the day. I just got it, and it's better than what you think. Where do I send this?
Text it, baby. Text it.
Like, which one?
My real number.
Okay, I'm doing it now. Bye, y'all.
Bye. Love you.
Love you too.
Oh, Itty.
I didn't get a chance to say hi to East, but well, she's still down there.
She was rushing.
She's gonna come back. She is on like the move. She's on the grind.
I love East.
She's gonna get it out there.
I love East. She is right, pineapples. If you it's been 3 years, you would have had your kids long ago.
I want you to realize I think this is why people are continuing to make comments like they don't know what they're condoning. They don't. So
Give me a second, y'all.
super uber whatever lover. No, don't be sorry, girl. You're fine.
Oh.
Commented this, okay? And we'll see if I get banned or not. Okay. Forever Brandy, if you know who she is, let her know. I made a video for her. Forever Brandy, Reaper's husband didn't start his day out thinking he was gonna hurt someone. Not to mention he was under the influence. They all were.
Hold on, y'all. I'm sorry.
So wrong in one statement. You cannot be so wrong. Anyway. And then she says, taking, the K, going to sleep, K napping. Okay. And Schmurder is different than the situation that you are comparing. How? Stop comparing a child's abduction to something that is completely different. That's what she said.
All right, y'all. Give me a sec. It's one. Sorry, it's 2 pages and it's small writing.
A damn 8-point font.
I'm telling you. Four 2018, I received a message from Rising. She wanted to drop everything. All right. So, 2 things. Where's Reaper? 2 things. Eddie, let me show you something. I want to get, hold on. All right, so let's get some clarification, right? Thank you, Crystal. When I was on Reaper's panel the other night, we were talking about Eddie's crime, right? Eddie told multiple people different numbers, hi Panda, and different situations. So I understand that there was a number that was brought up by other people regarding that number, and I wanted to make sure that I got the exact number before I issued any retractions and or an apology, okay? So let's talk about it. I'm not even listening to her anymore. I was reading the Itty thing. So number one, what I will say is Itty is correct. The amount was $30,000 and it was in a check form, which is probably why there was the $35 non-sufficient funds fee, right? I'm going to leave, I can't show it because there's names in here and I'm not going to do that. Reference to... She had her mother, she took her mother to the bank to cash a $30,000 inheritance check made out to the mother. Okay? Took the money before the mother could grab it and put it in her own purse before leaving the bank. Itty has left and has not been seen. The mother has dementia and is easily influenced. I'm reading, but it's tiny. Blank, which is Itty's mother, and her husband advised that she would have never given that amount of money and took advantage of the mother's illness. Itty showed up at the residence in September of 2017 after not having anything to do with her parents for the last 5 years. Itty showed up to ask to stay there, saying that she was homeless. Itty had been informed that her grandfather or step-grandfather had passed away and she would be, and she would be receiving a substantial inheritance. While staying at the residence, her car was repossessed. After obtaining the money, Itty purchased a vehicle at, I'm not going to give the location, paying $9,000 down and financing the rest. She produced false documentation to show proof of employment to obtain financing to purchase the vehicle. When asked how she obtained the down payment, she told the manager that she had been saving back alimony, which was false. On 4/19/2018, I spoke with her mom, Itty's mom, and she has plainly, hold on, y'all. Where was I? She has she plainly has trouble remembering and staying on track when questioned about this incident. She would look to others for help to remember. She became very upset and could not understand why her daughter would do this to her, and she would never have given that amount of money. On 4/20/2018, I spoke with Itty by phone, and she denied taking anything, saying that her mother said she could have it, and it was her grandfather that passed, and it's none of anyone's business. She would not tell me an exact location other than she was in blank and would mail me a statement. On 4/27/18, I received a message from an attorney asking for me to call because he had been contacted by, you called an attorney before you were even charged? Hold on.
Fifth Amendment.
Oh man, it's weird. Where was I? Hold on. On 4/30/18, I received a message from the mom advising she wanted to drop everything and that she couldn't take it. I spoke with blank, again, a name that I'm not going to say, who advised that Itty had kept trying to contact her mom and probably harassing her about prosecuting. She advised that they were not aware that the mom had called and did not wish to drop any charges in this case. The official charge, theft of property, 10 to 60, well, excuse me, theft of property, 10 to 59,999. And the other one is, sorry guys, hold on. Financial exploitation of elderly and the vulnerable. Yeah. East. I still can't believe I didn't think of you first this morning. So I do like, I just, so everybody's clear. All right. It was $30,000. I personally don't give a shit if it was a fucking nickel. You disgust me. You disgust me. At the end of my mother's life, she had a lot of cognitive issues. She wasn't clear and she had a lot of money in the bank. I wouldn't have taken a fucking nickel. Not a goddamn nickel. And why'd you falsify the documents? What documents did you falsify? Employment records? Have you ever had a job, Itty? Because
Bill and I currently take care of my mom in hospice. I don't take a dime out of her money. Her money goes into her account. It stays there. My paycheck pays all of her bills, everything. Me and my husband sold our house. I could not imagine what I would do if somebody came in and tried to take any kind of money from my mom. I'd be rocking orange. So
it's really unfortunate. I don't know. I know people, listen, I don't want to say that I could see a justification, right? But like if there was an addiction, no, or something like that, even if that was done, like you would still have to make amends for it, right?
Well,
So
even when I was in the height of my addiction,
now me
I
either.
never took a penny from my mom.
Me
My
either.
brother had the worst H habit ever, and he never took a penny from my mom. I could not imagine. I mean, since taking care of my mom, I see how much people try to take advantage of the elderly.
Mhm.
And then to hear somebody that's supposed to be out here and she was trying to portray herself as this person that was bringing awareness, that makes me want to hug very tightly around her neck. So,
Yeah, I think that a lot of people really, I like even like I had no idea what like caretaking was until like obviously I knew what it was. I don't want to say that, but like until it was what I did, people have no idea how much work it is.
my husband tells me every day, baby, you're strong. You're
Right.
strong.
It was probably one of the hardest yet most rewarding things I've ever done in my life, and I would have never taken a penny, not even a penny. I couldn't imagine what would possess somebody to do something like that.
Exactly. Especially if you know your mom's not in the right frame of mind.
Right. Like,
That's, I mean, I watch my mom pass away slowly every day. She's still
yeah.
physically here, but I watch her pass away physically every day, a
Mm-hmm.
little bit more,
Mm-hmm.
and I could not imagine.
I understand. It was I know I've posted a couple of videos of like that I filmed while I was like going through it. It's kind of it was a lot. It was a lot because I was so tired. Like
It
I don't
probably
even
was the hardest but
yeah.
most rewarding time of your life
Yeah, I don't
because
think
you
I've
got
ever been
memories
so
of your mom that nobody else has.
right.
So I would, it's hard. The lack of sleep. I have an 85-year-old newborn, but I would never change it for the world.
No. And it is like I understand like when you're doing it, it's probably I don't even think I was more drained like through my addiction or like nursing school. It was the most tired or most level of exhaustion I have ever felt in my life, but I wouldn't have done it any other way.
I 100% agree with you. But on that note, I am going to drop down.
You're
So,
good.
but I
I'm
just
sorry.
had to say that made me want to hug her really tight.
Yeah.
Well, thanks, lady. Good to hear from you again. I'm sure you're not the only one that wants to hug her around her neck super, super tight.
Yes.
There's something about about her
hope not.
mom, JP.
Say what?
She was talking about her mom.
No,
hugging
I
her
was talking
mom.
about Itty.
Oh,
Yeah.
I would love to hug her really tight around her neck.
Yeah.
JP got it. He understood me.
evidently he's quicker than I am.
All right, I'm dropping down, guys.
You're good. It's unfortunate.
Give hugs, not drugs. Give
Yeah,
hugs, not rugs.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Also, I just saw a comment and somebody just said, she didn't talk or show up for 5 years and came up to, that's what it says, essentially. That she came to literally steal from her mom, which is with a chair. High five in the face with the chair.
But something like that, like you disappeared and just, not be involved in your parents' life, your mother's life for 5 years, and all of a sudden, this is like movie material. This is a plot line that is in the movie, and we're like coming on the end and then the sentencing and then whatever. But she was only forced to pay restitution.
That was what my question was. So this is from 2018. So why is it back in? Do we know why it's back in court now? Is it already a conviction and she just had to pay and she defaulted, or is it still going through like a guilty, not guilty type thing?
So from the court records that I can see, she has appeared in court every 3 months as like a status check, right? Sentencing is on the 20th. I don't know why, if she took a plea, like she said in her video, she said something, I screenshot it, hold on. She said something along the lines of, let me make sure I get it right.
It just was shocking to me that this is 8 years later. If she's supposedly paying stuff back, was there a deal made? You know what I mean?
I'm sure there was. It's just not something that I will be able to see.
So if you're seeing that, you're only seeing that, it was probably a deal, or not even a stet docket. What you're talking about is a plea where it's an aversion and you pay restitution in lieu of jail time, as long as you're compliant with that. Now, there might have been further stipulations, like you must make a minimum, say, $100 a month for the next, 3,000 months,
But then
right?
why would there be sentencing?
That's my
what I'm
question.
confused about.
So that means that she must have been found in default or not compliant with the court.
Okay.
I guess
So that means she's going to have to go before the judge, and the judge says, you were court ordered to do this, because I don't know if it's called contempt or if she's going to go ahead and, the sentencing could seize all of her assets. It could do certain seizures, or it could say, hey, you know what, you're going to go, the restitution still stands, but now you're going to be incarcerated because you're in contempt of court.
that makes sense. But I wouldn't know. The court didn't give me much. When I tried to look, the court didn't give me a lot, and I had to ask somebody to file the FOIA with the police, and that's what I just read.
Well, the next FOIA should be for the court transcripts on that
Which I
day.
can do.
Yeah, that to me, that's actually the next FOIA that should be done, is the FOIA of the court on the day that she was sentenced for her case, so that you can read the transcript and you can read what the judge said. I
wonder if it's public.
It has to be.
No, not some courts will scream. I'll look into it.
Well, all courts have that, and that's the reason why they record, and there's a court recorder.
Well,
because-
I'll be able to FOIA the transcripts, but I'm talking like sometimes
Unless-
they scream, and I'll just watch the fucking court tape.
And unless it's sealed, and they won't seal a criminal indictment, they will only seal civil matters, like divorces or judgments. They won't seal criminal records or criminal courts.
Okay. I was just curious. It just seemed so bizarre. Like that sentencing was now. You know what I mean? 8 years later, and it just wasn't making a lot of sense to me. If
Yep.
she was
And
continuing to go, it just was a weird situation.
Yeah, I
and
think
JC said
it happened.
she probably defaulted.
Right. That's what I would lean towards as well. Is that she was on like a payment plan with the court, and in order to stay out of prison or probation or whatever the offer was, she would have to be on time with these scheduled payments. And if you don't make those payments, Victoria, then they will revoke that. You know what I mean?
Okay.
The bounce check charge, I don't know. I filed a FOIA on that. The only thing that I got was the details of the arrest, because when we were on Reaper's panel, there were different numbers being talked about, right? So I wanted to make sure what that number was before it was discussed. It would be able to be claimed at a banquet. Judgments typically aren't. Not something like this.
No, because that's restitution. That's not something you
Restitution is not.
personally-
You're not able to do that with bankruptcy.
I
That
wouldn't-
doesn't include restitution.
All right,
No,
I'm gonna
so
drop. I don't know
bankruptcy
that.
bankruptcy doesn't cover criminal activity.
Right.
So only bankruptcy covers is mutually agreed upon loans or services.
Just credit.
Yep.
Y'all, I listen. Now the truth comes out about why she wanted to be TikTok. It doesn't, right? Like, you can't, even though she's got, I don't even know, at least 6 or 8 bankruptcies. It wouldn't. This is not something that she would be able to declare, like, involve in her filing.
Right, it wasn't like I bought a car I can't afford.
Right.
You know.
I just
Yeah.
wonder what happened to the car.
You know, she had to let that thing go to be able. That's probably how she also got. She probably sold it, and that's how she probably got some of that money to pay that initial money back.
No, it was repoed.
The last one was repoed.
Oh, I don't know. And the one they were talking about a car in that report that was
Yeah,
repoed.
Showed
and then
up
she.
at the parents' house. She
But
said
then
that
she.
a car
Yeah,
was
but
repoed, not the one that she bought
Yeah.
after she took
Oh, okay.
that she put $9,000 down on.
correct with falsified documents.
Well, there seems to be a pattern with that now, doesn't there?
Sucks for her, man.
I'm gonna hop down so I don't yell
I
at
appreciate
anybody.
it, Janelle. I hope you're feeling better today.
I feel the same shit, different pile. So it is
All
what.
right. Thanks, Janelle, for not yelling at me. I appreciate it.
Oh, you're well. Hey, you're not rude and talking over everybody.
You yelled at JP?
No, I yelled
No,
at the
she
other lady
didn't.
yesterday. I didn't. He said thanks for not yelling at me because that lady who wouldn't let anybody talk yesterday, and I asked her if she was going to let anybody finish. I got a little loud.
Well, if y'all just mute yourselves right now, and I.
That's what she came in hot, and I was just
Oh yeah, I was like, "Excuse me."
yeah.
Like she tried to come in like in a bull in a china shop, but didn't realize that the walls were concrete and split her hooves and her horns. You know,
Look.
so
when
I'm
you
surprised that I didn't get a bunch of messages about that, but I just wasn't like there was too much being said for me to just be like, you know.
I'm cool with people coming in with the intention to listen, but she came in not with the intention to listen, but the intention to insert herself and to sway people's opinions, and that wasn't going to go well.
That's not gonna happen.
I have a question. Are background checks legal?
Oh God,
Are they legal?
Why would you think it's illegal?
Because shady people are scared of truths. That's all I can come up with at this point. Shady people are scared of truths. That's it.
Hold on, you're saying it's not legal to post pictures of other people's children?
No.
What?
No,
Oh.
it's shocking, isn't it? That God.
Even if they're not your own?
I can't fight with stupid today. I'm really too tired.
Sorry,
So
my daughter that doesn't talk to me is asking me how long she should put stuffed shells in the oven for.
350 for
Oh, I
probably
know the answer.
5 minutes.
I'm
I
just
don't know.
saying. Itty said on her hate page that my kids don't talk to me. So
Oh, well, there goes some other false information. Shocker! All right, I'm gonna drop down before I
Yep.
get myself in trouble. Bye,
you're
love you
good
guys.
now. I hope you feel better.
Bye.
Thank you.
I know how to make stuffed shells, y'all. Thank you.
By the
She
way, I
doesn't.
will say, one of my cheats that I do is I go to Costco and I get their stuffed peppers.
Oh, I do.
That already pre-made, like they're not pre-cooked, but they're like pre-made. You go ahead and you pop it in the oven for, you know,
I-
50 minutes, and they're delicious.
I'm stuck on. Did I tell you what happened last night when I ended? I wanted to order. I'm not Italian. When I tried to order food, did I tell you what happened?
No.
We were talking about tomato soup and grilled cheese while I was live yesterday, right? So I was like, I will not include my kid in internet drama, even if she's an adult. So I was like, when I ended the live, I was like, all right, I'm going to order somehow that, he does. So somehow that, morphed into, I want a BLT with melted Swiss and mozzarella cheese fries, right? So I called, and they normally close at 7:30, but they were closed by 7:00. So I think that'll just, I'll order when I end here, just to be sure. And he doesn't say it right. Not how we would say it anyway.
No, so one of the things I see some letters down there, but one of the things I'll do is I do like a little protein pudding, and so I'll put in like my Ascent protein shake. I'll throw in some Greek yogurt in there, some powdered, you know, like cocoa powder and stuff like that. But I also throw my ricotta in there.
I'm gonna let Ange up to yell at you. Ange, you want to take this one? Hi, AG. So people that have known me for a while, I am a super picky eater. Like, it's bad. It's bad. Here she comes. You better duck.
Uh-oh.
You better duck.
JP,
Yes, Miss Ange.
for the love of all that's holy and my past Nona, ricotta.
Ricotta.
I will punch you in your testicles.
Holy shit.
I'm the violent one. You haven't spoken.
Oh, no. Ricotta.
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 When he said it
Ricotta.
yesterday, I was like, you said what?
I said ricotta.
I about passed out.
Like,
I know.
ricotta.
I was like, stop it.
Mozzarella.
Stop it.
Come on.
It's-
Come on.
it's, mozzarella, like mozzarella sticks.
Oh my God.
Give me some mozz. There's some mozz on there.
Oh,
Ooh, I could use some fresh mozz, but it sucks here. I know. I'm sure that a lot of you don't pronounce it correctly, but
Like I can't do well no matter what demographic. All right, I got the Italians, you know, yelling at me because I say ricotta, and then I say like pasta
I'm not
instead of,
Italian. I know how to say it.
and then I got, you know,
I'm
I got the Hispanics yelling at me because I call it birra instead of like baraya, you know, and I'm like, shit, like I just can't win.
it's okay, JP, as long as you don't start calling Victoria attractive. I have no problem with you. With that, I'll drop because Villain's going to yell at me. Bye.
Just eat it. I know a lot of people think that I'm Italian. I think it's because they equate my accent to like Italians, but I'm not Italian. It's weird, but I think it's my accent.
Well, of course, I think that if you have like a New Jersey, you know, New York accent, it's like, oh, you got to be Italian.
That too, I do talk with my hands. I'm working on it though, I promise you. And ever since I got the like, I don't have to hold my phone, I notice it so much more. So I promise you, I am working on it. I'm working on it. JP gaining haters. I know. He came up and
Oh no, by today. Damn, Exy Bessie, you're supposed to be on my side. I thought we were friends. Nope.
you're gonna learn real fast how friendships go around here.
Mhm.
He came up in the server last night. I was laughing about it. I do. I talk with my hands, and I really don't. I noticed it more now. I really do, but I'm working on it. What can I tell you?
Love you too, Ange. Thank you. I appreciate the love that you still have for me. Yeah, so I try not to let you down.
I don't know why, but I would imagine it's the accent. And I
Ricotta.
know, is someone in the laundry basket? Huh?
Hmm?
I know, it's so bad, Cajun. I don't mean to. It just is what it is. I don't know. Behind you, it's moving. What are you talking about?
You have a cat in a basket, do you?
Oh, I don't know.
In the little wicker basket?
It's my hat.
Okay.
They sleep up there though. My cat was outside today. Under the house because she clearly got cold because she's a Florida cat. That was fun, right? That was fun. I guess Victoria got off live. So that sucks. I hope that yeah, I'm about to end. I hope that she doesn't that she stays off for the rest of the night so that she could maybe spend some time with her husband on his birthday. I don't know. Call me crazy, but I don't know. I don't pay any attention. But the cats are always back there too. So I know Lisa was talking about me, y'all. I know a lot of my notifications are talking about Lisa talking about me. I did want to mention, I wish that she would have mentioned that $30 Venmo payment that Victoria swears locked her Venmo. Do y'all remember that?
Yes.
I wish
38 bucks.
No, it was 30. I wish that
No, but it cost her 38.
What do you mean?
So anytime whatever gets locked, whenever she sends him a Venmo, like a $30 Venmo, there's like an
she
$8
knows that, pal.
surcharge.
So here's the thing. I know that was only 5 minutes of a 2.5 hour conversation, right? There is no $75 donation. There was no $75 donation. That $30 that Kim requested was money that was refunded that was rightfully Lisa's, by the way. And I wish she would have talked about that because I also have the proof to corroborate that. Oh, JP, he pretty much knows. Those kind of people are pretty readable, you know?
What do I know? Your cup is keeping me from seeing the chats.
Oh, you know what? Still no payment for Mickey. You don't say. She was getting abused in that Discord server, though. They are ruthless, y'all. They are ruthless, and yeah, I was just going to do something. What was it? Trust me, it's on my list. I promise you. It's on my list. Riley, you still here? Couldn't happen to a nice... Oh, y'all are heartless. Yeah, I believe that there listen, I don't know that I can't with this woman. She needs to go. Her voice pisses me off, always the victim. Yeah, she's not gonna go anywhere though. I want you to understand that. If she has not acknowledged, like, my series is only gonna be, it's for other people, it's not for her. She's not gonna leave the internet once it's all dropped either, because she clearly gives no fucks how people view her.
Hold on, Little Tiger. No shit. She really cooked a chicken on 450 degrees.
Who?
No, Little Tiger said, I watched Lori on Mickey and she cooked a chicken to death Cooked it on 450 degrees.
Oh Lord.
Oh no.
How she was live for hours today, huh, y'all? How long was she live for?
Enough to kill a chicken.
Did she steal the chicken? We only like people that steal chicken around here. Like,
Yeah.
bro, did you see her yelling for me this morning, Lily? No, I'm good, Riley. I got it, what I needed.
Oh man, I feel bad for her hubby if that was his birthday dinner.
She doesn't have a hubby. She doesn't have a hubby.
Oh no. Did she cook him too?
I
Did
thought
she?
she had no food.
She burnt a chicken apparently.
Can I fast forward just to get to the finished product? Her daughter is there, I'm aware. I'm trying to get to, I hope she shows it. Does she oh, the curling hair, the curling was so bad.
Oh shit, you gotta warn us before you do that.
Okay, send me a PM. I will check that out for you. Thank you for the PM in the DM. Hey, thank you for the
Hey.
PM. Okay.
Oh no.
I don't see her being sober.
Being serious.
Like she looked.
Man.
How long till this thing's done?
Oh no. She's high.
Hey, how long till the chicken's done?
Oh shit. You know what? Remember that thing that was on her head was not a bow, it was a band-aid. And you can see her little boo-boo right up there right now.
Yeah.
I don't know what the chicken's gonna do. I don't know when the chicken's gonna be done.
It's done when we run out of gas. Oh no.
Who did that? Mercedes, thank you. You ain't got a gift to me, baby. But
I'm sorry.
Oh, I
but
thought
this is,
thank you. You didn't have to do that.
I thought she was just trying to take that turkey leg.
does she show the chicken? Because that's what I want to see. I think it's not legal. I don't think she does.
It look good on my head.
Squishy, are you here? I know Squishy said she was gonna email me, and I don't think I got it. Just wanted to let you know.
Yeah, Anya Mo was like, she knows those eyes. She's feeling no pain. She probably like, she's using no oven mitts to pull that chicken out either. Just think how callous those little mitts are. You know, just her little meat mitts, like just reaching in the oven, just all callous. They don't even sizzle anymore.
1431. I love y'all. When y'all spit timestamps at me, it just makes my day because you make my life so much easier. 1421, right? That. Hold on. Wait, on what channel? Kai or Mickey Mouse? Oh my
You know what's
goodness.
crazy? Like, I can
I
go to
see it.
Costco
I got it.
and I can get a whole rotisserie chicken for $4.99. No.
I'm just.
Oh shit.
You said what? This is what I'm cooking, you guys. But someone just said it was too high, so now I gotta turn it down.
No,
Oh, no,
you're
that
too
chicken's-
high.
That chicken's gonna be raw on the inside.
But it's still pink in the middle.
Oh my gosh, that chicken's in doggy style. That chicken just laid.
No, her eyes are bad today, y'all.
That chicken curled up in the fetal position and said, "Fuck my life." Pardon my language. I don't cuss much. Look at it.
Little pieces of chicken.
Oh, someone's getting salmonella.
Foil. I don't got foil.
You don't got foil.
She used it all for something else.
Listen to me. Oh my God, do you remember Ashley with the chicken? Listen.
No, but that sounds like a great username, though.
Ashley with the chicken?
Yeah.
She's definitely got foil.
And Rose, it was not a bow beret. That was a straight up Band-Aid. It took me a while to figure out, oh my gosh, that's a little, actually it's a knuckle Band-Aid, not even a regular Band-Aid.
Do you know who Ashley is?
No.
I'm going to show you. Ashley is Ashley was my trial run, right? She's the person that I started my platform with. Ashley was a wild ride, okay? I will show you, and some of y'all are not going to like this because I do know she is clean now, right? So we're going to let that go. I'm looking for...
Hey guys, so real quick. Hey guys, so...
Oh, look, remember the last time somebody thought they had something?
Dude, I thought you did your homework. First of all, what the fuck do I have to do with your kids? I never mentioned your kids. I'm very confused. Like, are you alright? Honestly. Also, you just doxed the fuck out of the person with that bullshit order, by the way. That's over soon. And y'all are in for a rude awakening. See?
Where is the video I was looking for?
Just like real quick.
Oh, I gotta go through this, East.
Can somebody tell that big, fragile, egoed man that I don't give a shit about
Yo. Oh, that choker's hot.
Chicken was so bad. The chicken. Oh, we have some classics with Ashley though.
But she had a choker on, too.
Oh, she always wears a choker.
That's so 1998.
Hold on. Which one do you guys want?
Janelle said they made an elf out of the shelf after her.
There's so many. Oh, I just lost it. What happened? There's so many classics as far as Ashley goes.
The script for nasal spray. It makes my ears stuffy. That's why I said I have a serious ear nose/throat problem. My tonsils make stones and don't drink.
Then take that choker off.
Take the choker.
You got bad tonsils. Take that choker off. That thing ain't helping. That thing's tight as shit.
Desperate, right? I'm going to give you a little bit of attention, right? But my advice is keep my name the fuck out of your mouth. Do you understand? Because I promise you, there is some, I'm just waiting for the right pieces to fall into place, and you're done.
If I knew, I would block them. And that's the difficult part, is they come in here under what looks like legitimate accounts and just sit and troll.
Oh, where is it? Where is that? The full heard round the world. Where is that?
So now I'm just...
That's classic, when she busted her ass.
Ooh. It's like she wants to be Galeth, but can't get pale enough.
She was 7 months pregnant in that video.
That's not a good glow.
Remember the desk, y'all?
It's defective. There is no replacement parts. There is no taking it apart. Yes, I still drink my milk.
There's so many classics with Ashley.
That's stupid, and I realize that about 90% of my paid for readings that haven't been come back for.
I'm looking for the full. Remember that one?
Oh shit, she's got the nod.
Yeah, she was in rough shape back then. Ashley, Miss Ashley. The CNN was the best. The desk. I got it all in a playlist under Miss Ashley. The lamp.
The hell? Don't do it. Don't do it, girl. It's not a microphone. Oh, what the hell? This girl's messed up.
Yeah,
What's she gonna do? Oops. Oopsies. She forgot what she was gonna do.
It legitimately took her 4 days to put that lamp together. But yeah, that's the vibe I'm getting from Lori today.
Giselle, no scratch and sniff. No scratching, no sniffing.
History. That's what she is for me. I remember that day. No, it was a while. It was a while. What, Lily? Lily one time sent her a book that said, what was it, Lily? How not to be a cunt? Really? Oh my God. I have Ashley content up, but I really don't. She had sewage in her floor. She did make a video about it. Remember that? I hope not, Amber. I hope not. The birthday cake. I remember the birthday cake because I was part of Hutch Nation when that happened. The bathroom was, she lives, guess where she lives?
In a sewer? With then has a master named Splinter?
No. Remember who we were talking about, Izzy, the other day? She lives there. She lives there.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Dang.
Mm-hmm.
That's a sad town then.
Yeah. You want to know what's even worse? I spoke to him one time because he was like trying to get people to back off.
Mm-hmm.
And I spoke to him and he was on, yes, Nicole, he was on the internet raising all this money for, people that were addicts and homeless. And I said, hey, because she was pregnant at the time and actively using, I said, hey, why don't you get some help from Miss Ashy Cat? He didn't give a shit. But, I'm sorry. I missed it, y'all. Reaper, I gotta send this to you. I was looking for you before. I gotta end so I can order food because I should eat today. Hold on. Reaper, I'm gonna send this document to you. I was looking for you when I talked about it. My hair is growing and it's taking, listen to me, every day I want to shave my head. Oh no, I hope everything's all right. Every day I want to shave my head, but I miss my hair longer than I can deal with it. I'm trying to check your text. I'm trying to let it grow out. So oh yeah, I shaved it. I continued shaving it for like a year, maybe. I'll show you. I had hair down to my ass before I shaved my head. I cut it. Yeah, it was really long. I cut it the year that like a year before I shaved it, and then the year after I shaved it. I know, but I hate the awkward phase, like the in-between phase. I hate it. I know, but that's because you found me this way. Trust me, the people that have been around me for like years, they had a hard time. They were like, it took some getting used to when I had a shaved head. Right? They were like, so this is where it was when I shaved it. Yeah, it took a minute. It took a minute for people to get used to it. Right. It's the awkward phase. I mean, I could get extensions. Hair holds trauma. It sure does. Yeah, and my mom was starting to lose her hair, so I just took a buzzer to my head. My ex also told me that if I shaved my head, he'd never talk to me again.
You're like, please.
Yeah, it didn't work. Thanks, Tori. Yeah, it didn't work. I I was. Do you remember? I was like, we'll see about that. Yeah, it was fun times. You don't have it's so I know I know that people. Yeah. I'm sorry. You want it? I'll send it to you. Yeah, Ozzy. I have a pretty good relationship with most of my exes, except one. Riley. I was confused. I drew a blank. I'm pretty easy to get along with. Yeah. It's not sending, Riley. I'm gonna hop off. If anybody has any questions, you know how to get me. Did it go? There we go. Reaper, I don't know why, but Victoria was live for like hours talking about your husband today. Like, well, isn't it her husband's birthday? Why are you worried about everybody else's husband? Worry about your fucking own, dude. Worry about your own husband. It's weird. It's weird. I know. Reaper's coming.
I know you're ending, but I want to say this very loud and clear.
Email me. I forget. My notifications are too wild for me to remember who to message. You got to get me to me. Go ahead.
Victoria spends more time talking about my husband and watching stuff on my husband than she spends with her own husband. That is sick and demented.
Yeah, it's weird. It's weird.
Sorry, Victoria, he's not a 16-year-old high school boy. You might want to move on from him. Stop talking about him. It's your husband's birthday. Spend time with him and stop thinking about my husband.
It's weird. It's
weird.
It's weird.
It's
weird.
Obsessive and unhealthy and gross.
I did see your video, I think like in the middle of the night. It's also really weird to be using a trauma as a mean, like,
well, on a person that is a third cousin that she's never met.
Yeah, it's weird. It's weird. I know that the screenshots that I got of the server were they were nasty to her. Not truthful, not nasty, truthful, but but I was like, oh. And I can't imagine how that family, I would be really upset.
I would be too, using that.
I would really be upset.
Attention.
I would really be upset.
She used it for attention and just to talk about my husband. She will find any excuse to talk about him.
Right.
It's gross. You're gross, Victoria.
Be gross.
It's called grody.
Yes.
I haven't heard that word in a long time. Yeah, I sent it to you.
Bluetooth
did I send it to you, Reaper? I did.
Yeah, you did. I skimmed it and I'm like, what? Like, that is way worse than what we were told.
I don't know the specifics, but I did correct it. That way there was no confusion.
Okay, good, because I have to correct it now too.
Yeah, I tried to go back to your live to listen to exactly. I didn't get very far. I didn't get very far.
It got crazy.
I've had a day.
I'll put out a video correcting it.
Yeah.
And then I'll correct it again on my live Sunday.
Yeah, it's good. Yeah, oh yeah, I guess you could do that.
Yeah.
Who was
Mama Liz is totally going to gag me with a spoon. We're bringing out stuff from the 90s.
God.
I'm a fan of the 90s.
Yeah, but who tells 4 different people 4 different numbers?
A liar.
Yeah.
That too.
It's crazy.
And it sucks because people that talk to each other would have been able to weed it all out, right? But now it's all out there. It's still not what she said it was.
No, it's not.
So, I also want to know what documents she falsified to get the car.
Oh, yeah, it's a good question.
Just employment records, it said. When you were reading the report, it said employment records. So she could have said, hey, this is a quote unquote, I'm using air quotes right now, even though I'm not on camera, is like, this is a letter from, whatever, Bill Samurai, and, she's employed with me and she makes a total of this amount, just, weekly, monthly, or annually. Blah, blah, blah. She's been employed from this date and is now, and will remain continually employed. It's something like that. It's like, oh, can you show a base sub? No.
Wow, Eddie.
Totally should have been an awareness creator, though.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Weird.
Yeah.
Weird.
We're all aware of that chicken, though.
I know, right? Oh, I just finished them. It was tasty and paid for.
Oh, nice.
No, it wasn't. $1 would have been too much for me.
Yeah.
For that chicken, I looked at it. That outside was crispy, but that inside was
No,
raw.
I'm talking about stealing from my mother with dementia.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah.
She could have. She could at least bought that chicken from Victoria and then sold it to her for $30,000. I don't know.
Yeah, because I want chicken that's been sitting in a freezer for God knows how long next to a dead lizard.
And Victoria would have sold the chicken, didn't give it to her, sold the chicken to somebody else, didn't give it to her, then sold the chicken to somebody else, and they still didn't get it. Okay? Victoria.
Exactly. And that chicken had been sitting for months next to a dead lizard in the freezer. So,
It's waiting to be claimed. You just got to come pick it up.
Yeah.
You know how many immunizations you would need after getting anywhere near that girl's house? Oh my God.
I said that in a video today because Lori was like yelling for me. I was like, girl, I don't know that I'm up to date with my tetanus. So
I wonder if that was a bed bug bite on her forehead, at her hairline, where she's been wearing that bow Band-Aid,
Yeah.
aka that knuckle Band-Aid.
I noticed that too.
Yeah. Today we got to see the lesion.
Oh God. I'm in the process of making a Lori video and I'm getting
all of the comments are brutal.
Stuff. I'm getting juicy stuff from Squishy.
You're getting juicy stuff out of that wound out of her forehead.
Hold on, Squishy came into my life and said that she needed my email. I gave it to her and I don't have an email.
Okay.
Big Blue.
I'm the crap out of Squishy.
What is
Big Blue?
Wait, what?
Big
Lori
Blue said
the crap out of Squishy.
Why?
For quite a lot of money. Yeah. So, she's getting my phone number right now and we're gonna talk and she's gonna send me all the screenshots.
Is she done with Itty?
I don't know that. I'd have to ask her about that. I will ask her about it and I'll talk to her as well.
Yeah.
But I'll send you the screenshots of Lori too.
Yeah. Yeah, it sounds good.
Yep.
All right, y'all. Wait, who's in the box now? Y'all, I'm trying to end.
Bye.
Well, I feel bad ending when there's people in the...
Oh my goodness.
Hi.
Hi, I just wanted to jump on. I hate being in boxes, by the way, but I just wanted to jump on quick. Victoria was just on live to the FYP talking about Reaper's husband.
I know.
She's
that's normal.
I was like, oh my God. Like, I'm just now getting into the situation. Like, I'm just now hearing about all that stuff. Like, she's literally spent a half an hour on page 9. Like how?
Don't listen to Victoria for the truth. Just ask Reaper. She'll tell you.
I can tell you that the information that's out there is 80% false.
Oh, I agree, but I just literally wrote, and then I had Eddie comment on my stuff too today. So I've kind of had a windfall of both of them.
Oof.
Nice.
Well, Eddie, are you still trying to defend the indefensible?
That's what she's. Well, that's what it says. So,
What's she on?
So what she put on there, you can see it because I made it public so everybody could see what she wrote.
Oh, well,
Okay, I'll have to go look.
I think so.
But it literally just says like laughing out loud, whatever, the Cash App thing. She's just mad about the Cash App and I never sent no money, something like that.
I
Like,
will say, I know that people tagged me in the video of Lisa saying that she is going through. I'm sure
Yes.
that there's a lot of transactions to go through, y'all.
Oh, yeah.
oh, I'm sure.
that it's not easy to look for a single transaction, but it is
Yeah.
being worked on, and that's all I could say about it right now.
Literally, with 1,000 Cash Apps, I can't
Right,
imagine
but
it'd be easy.
you even imagine how hard it is to
Even remember which one.
right. It's almost impossible.
But no, that's all I really came on to say. I was more like surprised about the Reaper thing. I'm like, I'm just now getting into this story about Reaper.
The payment app is probably shut down, so it's being worked on.
Well, it's not even a story about me. It's a story about my
Well,
husband.
right, it's about your husband, so it should be irrelevant.
Correct. Thank you.
I guess, should I start talking about my ex-husband? Will that make people feel better? Like, he's not on this app.
I don't know.
What doesn't make sense is she gets mad about people talking about her kids. Well, what is she doing about somebody that can't even talk about himself?
I don't talk about her kids. I talk about what she did to her kids that the state of Kentucky has to protect them from her on.
Correct. That's why I'm saying, like, if she can talk about your husband, why can't everybody talk about her kids?
I don't talk about her kids. I call her a piece of shit mother, and I will continue to do so because that's what.
But I mean, I'm just saying, like, if she's throwing shots like that, Reaper should be able to, you know, talk what she wants.
It's ridiculous the parallels that they try to make between one thing and Reaper's husband. Reaper's husband is not on this app.
And that's where I call it irrelevant. Just like those kids can't speak for themselves, so why?
But here's the thing: those kids do speak for themselves.
That's good then. Like I said, I'm just now like coming into all this other stuff because I was so stuck on Lisa.
Ass rabbit hole.
I'm learning.
Yeah.
Slowly, but I'm learning. Like I said, slowly.
Oh,
There's too
I just got a message that Victoria talked about my husband. She said that he literally makes her sick. Thank God.
Thank God.
I'm
I'm sure that feeling is fucking mutual. I
It is
assure
very
you.
mutual.
That is a live that she was just on. She just said it. He literally makes me sick. So why are you
So why do
reading
you
all
think
the
about
court
him so much?
documents?
Stop thinking about him so much if he makes you sick.
It's weird.
See, she doesn't understand that he can change
Wait,
because
why?
Victoria herself will never change.
Hold on. Why did that? Wait, why, Lily?
What's wrong?
Is that the wrong account? That's the one I asked you for? No. Don't fix it yet. Is that the one that I screenshot you like a week ago and set? Yeah, Shafty.
Yeah. Oh.
Gotcha. No, because I wasn't sure. That's why I said, hold on, because Goddess of Karma is in here and allowed to be in here. But that account was Shafty that she used to contact John. Remember?
Oh crap.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I distracted everybody. Big Blue Eyes, do you know that you're up here?
I do. I was just waiting my turn because I heard that JP was about to spill my name out of his mouth. And I just wanted to see what he had to say because I love him so much.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
JP's in trouble.
I do really love him, though.
Oh no!
I don't know how
What
to
I was
drop
going to say
myself.
something about the
Comment.
'90s. It had to be something about the '90s.
No, I think it was a comment that I made about maybe the gash on the head, like from nodding out.
My comments go way too fucking
Oh.
fast for me to know.
Oh my gosh, Big Blue! You say it. You say it. Please help.
I
I'm gonna
said,
jump down so you can order food.
You're good. I'm gonna end in a second. I would have been ended. But
I'm sorry.
No,
I'm
you're
sorry,
good.
Dylan. I'm
You're
so
good.
sorry.
You're
I
good.
just said that the gash on her forehead was probably, she said she hit it on the counter, and I said it was probably from nodding out. I could be wrong, but I'm, like just making an assumption. Because I'm an asshole.
Because it's called a scientific wild ass guess, and I think you're about 85% there.
Well, when you've worked around those kind of people for quite some time, you kind of make assumptions that tend to be correct.
I agree.
So, but that's all I want to say, just because
But are you?
this is only my second time in a box, and I wanted to talk to JP because I'm in love with him. So,
Aww.
just kidding.
I love you too.
I love all you guys, but no, that's all I wanted to say, and I wanted to tell Dylan to get off the damn internet and go
I
order
know.
food.
I am. I'm ending.
All right. Much love,
I don't know
guys.
how to drop out of a box yet.
I got you. All right, everybody. I hope everybody has a good night. Don't do anything I wouldn't do.
Well, thank you, most of y'all.
I know. I got you, Lily Grace. I got you now. I appreciate it. I just saw it and I thought for a second, wait a second. But I hope everybody has a good night. Squishy, I'm waiting for an email. If you could get it to me, I would appreciate it. And that's all. I don't know. I have a bunch of emails that I haven't read yet. I'll say that. Just give me a chance, y'all. I'm only one person. I need a secretary. I hope everybody has a good night. Don't get in